Hello everyone, I am Justine, but I go with my D&D name Storm. Welcome to our 39th session where we play the Tomb of Annihilation. Today we are joined by our mighty adventurers, Dawn as a small but feisty forest gnome ranger Fiona, Iggy as the courageous and warm Aasimar cleric Aurelia, Beth as a nature-loving half-orc paladin Bumhug, Marcus as the charismatic brooding human fighter and warlock Arrogo, and Zack as the mysterious hooded giant paladin wizard Belgorath. We will be playing this thrilling game on Sundays whenever we could at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's switch the music. So, after a tense battle and some harrowing discoveries, the party finally took a moment to rest, allowing Bag of Nails to recover. Aurelia resisted the sinister influence of the night hags, while Slog expertly unlocked the rune door with his dispel magic. Sneaking inside, they witnessed a chilling sight: an angel in chains, caged by dark crystals, surrounded by the bodies of fallen disciples of Lurue and dead Chewingus. As the party listened in, they finally identified the figures responsible for all of this: a skeletal figure inside the crystal who seems to be conversing with three hags from Aurelia and Arrogo's shared nightmare. The situation quickly escalated when one hag was able to track the party, preventing any surprise attack. Combat ensued as the quote unquote Order of the Gauntlet soldiers turned out to be doppelgangers in disguise. In a desperate move, Belgorath freed the chained angel by smartly using his Thunderstep spell with the manacles, breaking its compulsion to kill the party. The angel then instructed Aurelia to wear the diadem, plunging her into a mysterious trance. Let me take you to the map just so you could remember where you guys. Oh, sorry. Let me just. Where is it? I don't know why. You seeing it? You guys there?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'm big.
Yeah,
Use it
you're still
more.
big, and I believe that the combat is over. Before we um before we move to Aurelia's scene, what does the party do?
What any good adventurer would do. Loot the
I was about to
Oh,
say
oh,
motherfucking
okay, okay,
loot.
okay. I was gonna say, oh,
Loot the bodies and then
investigate.
tend to
Oh, okay,
wounds.
okay, okay. So as you all do that, can you give me an investigation roll? Aurelia is unavailable at this point, so there's no guidance unless someone else has guidance. Oh, nice. Okay. So you both actually. Yes.
Whoa.
Nope, I find nothing. I
Whoops.
trip over something.
You step on a corpse, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I get some gore on me and then am freaked out and can't function any further.
I think you've been no. Is anyone like badly hurt and stuff? Because I guess you can tend on wounds, but Belgorath and Fiona, you're able to scour the bodies and rifle and stuff. Like you've you've got a bunch of gold, some gems, uh,
Okay.
some bottles from some of the stashes that are hidden in this chamber, and then I think with your teamwork, you're able to find this weird looking feather uh in one of the pockets of the dead what do you call this, dead bo- what are words, dead not creature, dead disciple of life,
Doppelganger?
or acolyte or priestess, there we go.
Ooh.
Okay. I
This-
can spend time and identify these items.
Okay, so the others are non-magical, like the gems and stuff, but
Okay.
as you identify the feather, you know that it's a somewhat like a token. And you, as you do you explain it to the party? You said there were bottles, yes. So there's like a potion of climbing. There is a potion of greater healing.
Need
Uh,
a pen.
yeah. And then are you going to explain what you identified to the party?
I would, yeah, every time I would explain what it was. So we have a potion of climbing and a potion of greater healing right now.
Yeah. And the other one is a feather token. And you know that this is some kind of like a thing that can transform into different things. Like but this one is leaning towards um more like a bird.
Oh, I want it. I want it so bad. I want it so bad.
What is it? What is it?
Do you
If
know?
if
Yeah.
if
What?
it's a raven feather, I'm gonna get involved. Otherwise,
There's gonna be a fight.
yeah.
Oh,
No.
here comes the PvP. Well, really a interest.
I fight you for it.
No, this is a white feather, and this is more like a uh yeah, this is a white feather. The same color that attacked you earlier when you were climbing up the mountain.
Oh, it totally is a thing. I think it is. I
What is it? What is it saying?
think it'll summon a big ass bird, like the one that we just fought out there. That's probably what we fought, but maybe just another. Maybe it's his brother or its cousin or something. But we can fly,
Or
Ooh.
Goose
If
Willis.
or it's
Is that
Goose
what
Willis.
this is? Since I identified, do I know what it does?
All right. So, I don't know how you're gonna who's gonna get what. If you want to discuss it, you can, or if you want to just bid it later, you also can. But
Above board,
so far,
this is like my favorite item. It's randomly only a one
Is
use
it?
thing, but it's like I don't know why I love having a big ass bird I can ride on, but it's like the coolest thing ever.
Is that what it is? Do I know definitively that that's what this thing is?
oh yeah, let me just put the description in general. Item, feather token, bird. So you got the bird, and Belgrath, you would, as you were explaining it, you can use an action to toss the token 5 feet into the air, and then the token disappears, and an enormous multicolored bird take its place, and the bird has the statistics of a rock, and then it obeys your simple command and can't attack, can carry up to like 500 pounds while flying, and it disappears after flying its maximum distance for a day, or if it drops to 0 hit points. You can dismiss the bird as an action. So
It's
yeah,
like a good
that would,
taxi from one place to another.
yeah, it's an U-bird.
It's an Ubered.
It's an U-bird. All right, so as you okay, you guys discuss about the items you found, and then Aurelia, while this is all happening, Aurelia, you are plunged into a mysterious trance. Like echoes of the battle fade, like everything, all of the banners outside by your teammates, they're all like shut out, and the only thing I can see right now is this chained angel that is no longer chained, and her wings are just tattered and broken. She falls slumped to the ground after embracing you, as if all of the energy from her body has been sucked dry, and the only thing that's powering her was the diadem.
Oh no.
And you know, like after this victory, you know, there's always like a great cost. You're not sure yet if she is dead or still alive, but the next scene is like the next scene fades in, as if the cave around you dissolves into a swirl of colors and light. Like the rough stone walls fade away, and it is replaced by the tranquil, serene landscape of this familiar grove. This grove
Familiar.
that you have been dreaming, like that's been in your dreams for quite some time. It's also the same dream where you found the dead unicorn, but this time it's full of life. Some tall ancient oaks, you know, tower over this carpet of lush greenery. It's dotted with vibrant wildflowers, and there's now a gentle stream that murmurs nearby. Whereas the last time that you had this nightmare, it was dry. Um, and the air is now sweet with the scent of blooming flora instead of like all of the smell of the dead chewingas. And in the center of this tranquil grove stands a woman. She is radiant and ethereal. Her long silver hair cascades like a waterfall, and her gown is shimmering with the light of countless stars. Her eyes are deep violet, and it is filled with both warmth and some ancient wisdom. And she smiles at you. And as she starts to speak, her voice sounds like it's carrying the melody of the wind. And she says, "Welcome, Aurelia. I'm so glad that you made it. You must be wondering why you're here."
Um, Aurelia's gonna like look around in bewilderment and obvious confusion.
Hmm.
Does she get a sense that like she knows the woman though?
You you definitely get that pulse in your, you know, the leap in your blood, that you know this person,
Mm.
but you don't, but you're trying to remember who this is. Although in your
Okay.
heart you know who this is.
Is it Lurue?
Yes.
Okay. So Aurelia's gonna inhale a deep, shuddering breath
Hmm.
and exhale slowly before taking a knee. And she was like, "So it's you. It's been you all along."
Yes. I know it's hard to explain after years of you wondering who you really are, but I think it's time that you learn the truth. Walk with me. So she's gonna ask you to walk with her, and uh, everything is just beautiful right now, and there is no smear of corruption. And she says, "You see, this is our sacred grove, a sanctuary beyond the reach of time and death. I am Lurue, and I am the goddess of life and magic. I have watched over you for so long, my child."
Her brow twitches a bit because she's still, science versus religion versus magic. Um, she's gonna nod her head, before saying, what's my part in all of this?
Well, her gaze softens, like there is a hint of sorrow in her eyes. It's I Are you aware? I mean, you are pretty much confused, and some parts of your memories are pretty hazy. But it is with reason. Do not panic.
Mm,
For you,
panic.
for you, my dear, are of my blood and kin. You are an Aasimar, born of a mortal man and a goddess.
Excuse me?
Your father was, let's say, let's just say that he was a prince of Umu, the last of his line. And we did share a fleeting moment of love before he was taken from this world. I sought refuge here in this grove to protect you, to raise you away from the dangers that lurk beyond.
Um, Aurelia's speechless. She just like tilts her head a little and scratches like the top of her head. She, uh, uh, just gibberish comes out of her mouth at this point.
She, I mean, she also has some tears like glistening in her eyes, and she says, "I never wanted to leave you, and I wanted to give you a chance at a life beyond the shadows of this grove of curses and gods. But when you reach a certain age,
So you left
I
me with the halflings? That's
I
the
did
first thing that she's gonna say.
yeah, so she's gonna say I did answer the prayers of a kind couple who longed for a child, and I did entrust you to them. It I wanted you to see the world beyond this grove, and I have always been with you, watching, guiding, and hoping you would never need to face the truth that now confronts you. It just so happens that you chose the path of um saving everyone, and it's in your blood. I am I'm very proud of you, and I'm not surprised.
Aurelia's gonna take like a step back because what the fuck? Um, and she's kind of standoffish. Um, I guess like because she's very, Aurelia's very to the point, calm at times, or either really nice, and she's not really nice right now.
Hmm.
Um, I I think I'm going to need some time to absorb all of this information. Um, being the daughter of a unicorn and whatnot. And she's gonna think to herself, like, can I turn into a unicorn?
And
Um,
she just chuckles. uh,
uh,
no. Oh wait, are you asking her that out loud?
no, she is thinking to herself.
Oh, okay, okay,
Like
okay, okay.
Aurelia's not happy right now, but she's trying to be respectful.
Yeah.
She's just gonna say, okay, so I came here, I guess, because it was fate or destiny. Obviously, I really didn't have a choice in the matter. Um, what else do you need us to do so that this curse can be broken? And what was her name? Sylvain can
Cinder Sylvain.
can live.
Um, Sindra has been a very devoted follower or follower of mine. She has been very she has been a strong advocate of the Harpers, which also follows closely the dogma that you share, that my disciples share. Uh, for reasons that she was able to contact you were not just coincidences, but they were interventions. Only because this death curse has been uh, growing stronger. The dreams that you were having, it means that the Sown sisters and Azarak has discovered your existence. They fear the power of life that flows through you, and the same way to all my other disciples, and the threat you pose to their plans to spread death and darkness. Through Ashara's ambition, they manipulated Princess Moxanari, another follower of mine, to trap me. They bound me to a vessel. Your cousin. She is the last heir of Omu. And Kirsabal, hidden from the eyes of the world, became the perfect prison. They want to destroy life, to unleash the death curse, and they are eradicating anyone that poses a threat, including you. So, yes, and now that they seek to eliminate all those who could stand against them, um, you, Aurelia, you are the brightest for me. With this diadem, you could have the power to challenge them, to restore balance, because it is your destiny to bring this life back into a world shrouded in this death plague. With the help of the other gods and their chosen champions, you can end this death curse.
I can't do it alone. Without the help of the others, my comrades, I wouldn't have gotten this far. Um, is there any guarantee that we will be successful?
There is nothing certain, but the comrades that you've found, they are worthy, and I am thankful for them for keeping you safe, and as well as you keeping them from harm or keep preventing them from succumbing to the death curse in return. Believe that you could succeed, and all you have to do is to gather your allies as much as you can and face Azarak and the Sown sisters and Om. It will not be easy though, because he also has his army of the undead and Rosnisi. But remember that you are never alone. As she says this, um, like your presence around you becomes warmer, and a gaggle of happy chewingas come out of the bushes and come and come along with other animals. And as it happens, like more flowers bloom into life.
Aurelia smiles at the chewingas. She likes them, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
um, she's gonna nod her head and she'll say, "Okay, so whatever needs to be done, I'm sure that my squad and I can achieve it. But as for my cousin, is that the she's gonna point like upward, meaning like upstairs. Is that the woman upstairs that Fiona mentioned?"
Oh, that was an illusion.
Oh.
One of Shara's ploys to fool everyone. I have been trapped inside Moxanara's body for a while, and
Really feels dumb.
yeah. So she is. So what you have to do is you have to you have to have her perform the the dance of the seven winds, because apparently you were cursed. It cleanses you. It would cleanse off your curse. Basically, is what she's saying.
Dance of the seven. I'm just writing that down first. That's the one with the item that she has, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, she's gonna nod and hold out the pendant, and she's like, "Is it because of this? Ever since I've had it, it's I've been ill, but I haven't been able to ascertain exactly whether or not it is this necklace that's been giving me problems."
She holds, or she touches the pendant as as you show it to her, and she smiles because she smiles and looks at the chewingas and then to you. These are very special trinkets that the chewingas bestow. Not everyone gets a trinket, but somehow if you ever received one, it means they were drawn to you. Perhaps because they were also drawn to me. Uh, the moment you wore it, you attuned to it, it did reveal your um it did reveal your mark, or it marked you, it marked you that you existed within the areas of these hags. And the moment
Oh,
you kill
so that's
one,
how they were able to track us.
yes, and the moment you kill one of their covens, uh, it's definitely like a hive mind. So she just
Alright.
says that just uh w- have Moxanari perform the dance of the seven winds, and your curse shall be broken.
Luxembourg. Okay. Um, I'll let the others know. And as for you, how do I fix you? How do we fix you? I mean,
How do you, oh wait, sorry. How do you fix her? You said?
yeah, yeah, because like, because okay, outside of the trance, right? She's like
Mm-hmm.
broken and tired and looks ill, beaten up, right?
Yes, she is. Only because she was
Oh,
she really suffered badly um inside that cage. A lot of her essence
mhm.
has been drained, and she was also trained to make sure that she kills you, and just let her rest, and she will recover. It's a good thing that you did not kill her.
Ooh, for real though. Okay. Um, she nods and she's just gonna like, I guess, hold out her hand for a handshake and be like, "Well, it was great meeting you, and okay, I got stuff to do."
She shakes your hand, and then she just says, "Be strong, my angel. Unite the disciples of life and the curse, and remember." She touches the unicorn horn in your forehead. "You are my light." As she touches that, your consciousness goes back into reality. The diadem still glows faintly upon uh upon your brow, and your heart is filled now with a mix of confusion, determination, I think. But at least it gives you a more understanding, especially with all the questions that you've probably had since you were all those missing years.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you are the new champion of life.
We have the champion of life
Hey!
and the champion of death.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So the fight um to restore life has truly begun. As
Oh,
this happens, you see your comrades discussing and just, I don't know if it's they're arguing or fighting over a feather and stuff. You see Fiona just throwing some snark at it.
Aurelia is gonna gently touch her mother's hand, apparently, and she is going to. I ain't got a lot of magic left. I will do cast and cure wounds at second level.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just to give her some healy heals.
Okay.
And let me see. Looking for anything else I can help with her. And I guess that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. So what else is what's everyone doing? You've seen Aurelia like going to trance for a bit, and then you see the fallen or this girl that's been chained passed out on the floor. Belgorath becomes small again. A- Anyone
Oh, that's
else?
right. We didn't actually witness that meeting, so
Mm-mm.
so Arrogo doesn't know that she's rich.
Are you gonna kill? Oh wait, Aurelia, I mean, you just BRB. It would be funny if you just kill this lady, right?
Well, I mean,
Uh, check on them. If I could check on them, or like if she went into a trance, I would and came back out of it. I would ask her how she's feeling.
Wait, sorry, what? What are you gonna do?
I'll just see what's up with these two. Like try to help Fiona, or I mean, Aurelia, since she seemed to have just woken up out of a trance.
Yeah. So the the manacles is still glowing. on the area, at the area that you left it in, somewhere here.
Over here.
Yeah. What do you intend to do with it? Are you destroying it?
Do I have? I mean, we leveled up. Do I have the access to my leveled up? Spells?
You do not have yet because you haven't taken a long rest.
Okay.
However, I am going to remind you. I think it was you who got the Pearl of Power.
No, I don't have that.
So it gives you an extra spell slot, I think, for whatever. I don't know what you put in there.
You can use the pearl to regain one spell slot
Yeah,
up
there
to
we go.
third level.
Like one time. Well, I don't have access to those to any spell.
Oh,
that
right,
gives me
yeah,
what
yeah,
you
yeah.
need for that.
Yeah.
Oh,
sounds
right, it
like
was
that.
Slog who has access to the spell magic.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, they
right
could use
now,
the pearl.
it has to be attuned for like
Oh, I
after a
don't have
long
a
rest.
pearl of power.
You,
I don't know who has it.
I know that I gave one before.
Yeah, I don't think I got it. I think somebody else got it.
Well, I don't know who wants to have it. I'll just say that whoever claims it will have it.
We should have a record of this. It was loot,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
What
Exactly.
is it? What are we?
The Pearl
Pearl
of
of Power?
Power.
Oh.
Let me see.
Maybe Aurelia has it.
See? Oh wait. Yeah, so magic it's Belgorath. It says here Belgorath.
Are you
It's in
serious?
session 24.
Maybe you
Guys,
just didn't put it on your sheet.
it says Belgorath.
Okay, and
Uh-huh.
it's a pearl of power. Is that a one-use thing?
No.
I am back.
Alright.
One use per day.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's cool. Little extra loot I didn't know about.
Guys, I'm reminding you of your items. You all have a lot of items. Yeah, so make sure to use
Do
it.
we really? I only have like 3 items.
Are you kidding
Or
me? You have
4.
a lot. Yeah, because
No, I have Lurue's voice, an amulet of devout +1, a dagger +1, and a rope of climbing.
bag of
And a
holding.
bag of holding. That's right, yeah.
I think that's a lot. Like Fiona, how many magic items do you have?
A billion.
I have the hand crossbow. I've got the bag of beans and a bag of rust tricks. And then
Oh, shit.
I have a potion of greater healing, but that's a potion. Those are the only magic items I have.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I think everyone's has like a good number of items. I think the only ones that you never use are potions.
Yeah.
Oh, you also have the Keo.
Because they're really becoming
yeah.
clutch.
You also have a Keo appointment.
I do. I have let me go to my thingy. I just saw it. I have several ointments. Yeah, several uses of that K ointment and then several greater healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
We just got one
So
more.
yeah.
Give us all the stuff, Justine, okay? We're greedy.
Okay, so you come back into consciousness and Moxanari is laying on the floor, slumped and broken. Belgorath is small again, and there's still the manacle that's
Oh, I'm not small. Just
I
regular
mean like
size.
you know what I mean, you're not enlarged. So what do you guys want to do?
I guess maybe we should, like, you know, I'm trying to decide whether these so-called Order of the Gauntlet are the real ones, Or if the Order of the Gauntlet, I mean, what I mean is if the Order of the Gauntlet was these guys all along, or if there's maybe some of them hiding about in here, or trussed up or killed or whatever. Do these things need to have dead people to impersonate? I don't know.
Are you asking me?
No, I'm asking the party.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I can't imagine that a bunch of doppelgangers did a kind of a disciple trek across the continent to this place just to fool us. It seems like there must have been a real Order of the Gauntlet, but who knows where they are.
True.
Is Log around?
Slug?
He is.
Yeah.
Aurelia's gonna ask, do you have any way of tracking your girlfriend at all?
He blushes like I don't have a girlfriend. And I don't think I have any magic left to detect an object or anything or creature, but we could probably check around this cave since it looks so big. We've only went straight ahead, like from the entrance to down south.
Who are the dead people here and here and here and here?
Wasn't it the Chewingas?
There are dead Chewingas, but there's also looks like humans here and here and here.
You could probably answer this, Aurelia, because they're your people.
What do you mean her people? Like her family members or like her subjects or
I mean,
or people from her cloister?
Probably, yeah, because they also have the same symbol that you have. So you follow the
Okay.
same. These are what Lurue's been saying, the disciples of life.
These are unfortunately falling members of Lurue. Seems the hags got to them before we could help them.
Oh.
Speaking of which, Aurelia would like to gather the bodies if possible. And she would like to cleanse their bodies and stuff, but she can't do that here. So she's gonna do the next best thing, and I'm asking permission, DM. Can I stuff their bodies in the bag of holding?
All of them?
Yeah, so she can go up and clean them up later.
I think it's too small. It's like a 2-foot wide opening.
You know the rules of D&D. It says it's up to the DM, so she can find it in her heart.
Max.
Well, these are unless you're the bag can only hold up to 500 pounds, and you already have Hugh inside. That's probably rotting after.
Hugh's fine. It's an interdimensional space with no air. His body is fine. Slog has uses of his wild shape. He doesn't have spells, but he could wild shape into a big ass bear and carry some if you need.
Hey, see, look at that. And then
Smart.
don't you have a bag of tricks? You can probably get an animal out of there or something.
Right.
Could
Let
help?
me throw a ball. Let me feel my balls inside this bag and throw one out.
Comes out a rat.
I know, that's probably what's going to
Why
happen.
would you jinx it?
Get a rat. Get a rat.
No.
A 2 is an owl. William has a friend. It just goes, whoo.
Oh, great.
I mean, an
Huh.
owl is an owl. Like it can help you track your other friends or other people.
Yeah, it's got night vision.
Um,
And I
hmm.
guess I'm putting an owl. Is William still here? Or William should be
Yeah,
here, right?
he
Okay.
should
Yeah.
be.
Let me just put some 2 owls now, because
I
this
can
is
carry quite a bit of weight too. I could drag, lift, and pull like 900 pounds.
So like
so
how
thi-
much let me see how many people is it? Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people, right?
yeah,
I
there's
think I
Okay.
can
5.
carry
Can
400
the
too.
little chewingas fit in the bag at least?
Yeah, you can put the chewingas. They're like just
Oh,
stuffed toys. They're tiny.
okay, so she's definitely gonna take them and gently put them in her bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess we can gather up the rest of the people.
You should rename your bag into like a body bag of holding.
Yeah.
Like it's just either a canoe or a bunch of bodies.
You know, it's definitely like that multi-purpose tool that artificers have that's good for everything. That's what her bag is. It's great.
It's definitely a science person. This is such a very CSI or a forensic cleric would do.
It's
So
amazing.
you could have so is Slog transforming into a bear, or
Yeah, he'll just use his wild shape and
let me
become a big.
find a token bear then. There we go. You should. It should be controlled. Let me see. Show to players. Oh, is it already shown? It's shown, right?
Mhm.
Edit all players. There we go. All right.
Arg.
So
This
there.
lady, are we taking her with us?
Who?
The angel lady. Are we taking her with us?
Oh, I would hope so. I mean, I healed her, so she should be able to walk, right?
Yeah, a bit. Yeah, tired.
So Aurelia would help her, like gently like take her arm and put it over her mom's arm, I guess, or whatever the lady name is. Put it over her shoulder, and she's gonna like hold her by the waist and be
Mhm.
like, "Let's get you some rest."
Okay. Thank you. She is very sleepy right now and just super drained. Even if you healed her, there's still a lot of wounds and
Yeah.
bruises. Uh, Hewu, not Hewu,
Hugh!
not who.
Hugh!
He- Fine. Hewu. You guys are crazy. So many O's. There we go. So you have 2 owls, a bunch of bodies, a bear, Moxonary, and yeah, this cave is now clean except for the manacles on the floor. Are you just leaving it here, and are you going
I guess
straight
we
to
can.
the
I
monastery?
guess we can take the manacles. Weren't didn't Belgorath said he had them?
He
The
thunder
manacles?
stepped, and then he just dropped it.
Oh. Yeah, pick those bitches up. Can't trust.
They're
You're gonna
like
change
glowing with magic.
Maybe put him in the bag.
Okay, I'll shove them in the bag.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to homebrew this item that I don't know what to call yet, but it just changed something magical that needs to be unlocked
Oh.
by something, or it will just explode.
Unchained
What?
melody.
What? Wait, what?
Time out. Wait. Whoa.
Blah 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 blah. You're carrying a bomb.
Yes,
Exactly.
nobody identified it as shit, but like I'm just gonna homebrew it. So
Great.
it's
Belgorath, you had one job.
That's why I got rid of them. God, That's why I carried them away.
But what if
They were.
the hags come back for it? We can't keep it, you know?
I mean, it might be cool to keep.
I mean, maybe we can chain a hag or
Yeah.
something.
We could
Okay.
definitely do that. That'd be sweet.
Slaga's
We will
just
have to
wary,
discuss.
and he's like, I mean, if you guys know how to make it work, it seems dangerous, but he just looks at Belgorath like because he knows magic and shit, and he's just like, this definitely doesn't look like naturey.
Could
It doesn't
we
look
dump them on the
organic.
ground? And I try to identify them real quick?
You could.
So we
It's
know
already
they're,
on the
like,
ground.
through
So.
meeting? Okay.
So I'm just gonna say, since I don't have a name for it yet, but it's more of a ruined manacle, and you can chain a creature, and it could probably give its like what's the spell, the compulsion.
Okay, yes.
There's a spell called compulsion.
Yeah. So
Command.
or like more a command to, yeah. It's some kind of that. It's more of that spell. So I'm gonna have to research it further, but if you
But
but there's a proper way to unlock it, and if you try to use the knock spell, you have to roll a certain DC, otherwise it's gonna blow up on you.
Yes.
Cool.
So
Cool,
the
cool,
thunder
cool.
step was very smart because you didn't unlock it and you teleported with it.
Cool, cool,
So
cool. Tight, tight, tight. Nice.
oh well, that totally worked out.
Mm.
I'm glad I didn't undershock everybody and then blow us up.
and
The
That
campaign would have been over.
yeah, like I'm pretty sure that there's no resurrection here, and I was worried about Aurelia because
Yeah.
I thought she was gonna die before she knew her heritage. So I'm like, how high did you fall? And are you sure that?
I was prepared to die. I was like, yo, this is it for me, of course. But I was ready. Wouldn't be the first.
I mean, maybe since you learned your heritage, maybe yeah, you could. No, I'm kidding.
Hmm.
I'm kidding. All right. So what are we gonna do, guys? Are we taking the manacles? Are we going back to the monastery?
We
Gonna
are
find
taking the
people?
manacles and going back to the monastery. We need to try and talk to the Arakakra guys and let them know that we need to rest, and we also need to interrogate the one doppelganger that we kept alive.
Hmm.
Okay.
There was more
And
noise in this cave too.
Oh, yeah, there's more to this cave, isn't there? We should
Yeah, that's
investigate. Sounds like a job
yes.
for Bag of Nails.
He just he wasn't really paying attention to all of your shenanigans, since he was just filing his claws with his arrow, and he was like, huh?
I mean,
Why are you all looking at me like that?
you're sneaky. Like maybe you could, sneakery do that
You
thing you
have an
do.
owl, 2 owls.
Yeah, but you're a cat.
Isn't that
Aren't you
what owls
better
are
than an
supposed to?
owl? Aren't you better than an owl?
Of course I am
I don't
better.
think
I can
he
shoot
is.
better than you. You shoot your party mates.
Well,
Okay.
sometimes.
So,
Yeah, I
I
guess we
guess
could hang out, and I can use Ulium and just like scout for the rest of the cave, looking through Ulium's eyes.
you could do that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, Huel is totally in love with Ulium and will fly anywhere that handsome burb will go.
All right. So give me a perception check for the two lovebirds.
Phew.
Cute.
Phew.
Jesus.
I can't. I
It
can't.
sounds like a Pokemon.
I choose
That's
you.
good.
Let's see. Category.
There we go.
Hey.
Alright, Nat 20, perfect. And good job. You use your owl as your, it's like an eerie token, I guess. Like your eyes and ears while you're blind, Arrogo, because is that what it is? What Find Familiar is?
Mm-hmm.
You can see through his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And does it need a distance or a certain distance?
Yeah.
Item stupids.
I think it's 100
Spell
feet or
find.
something.
Yeah. Okay. So 100 feet. Okay. I think it would be good enough if you guys just walk outside for a bit, and your owl with an nat 20 would alert you that there are some sounds that are coming from the northeastern side of the cave, coming from where you guys are at. So I'm just gonna take you to the map really quick. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, where is who?
Yeah.
I
Hugh.
see.
Huge.
We can see
Hugh.
like a corridor in darkness.
There we go. So,
Can't move you.
all right. So this is a corridor, but if you are gonna, oh, there we go. So the owl is pinging from this side, and because of the 10, Hugh is
Huel technically
Oh,
has advantage because it's
oh yeah. Okay,
thing,
roll for
but-
advantage, I guess. But
ha.
there we go. Also a 21. Perfect. These two owls successfully find something here, and you see a bunch of people in cages, like bird cages.
oh,
Oh.
oh, we can't have that.
And it's not just birds, but there are also other um races, and you're not familiar with these people because you haven't seen them yet, Belgorath.
Okay. Yeah, I'll explain that there's people in cages around the bend up here, and we should go see what's up with that.
Okay.
There's no other dangers lurking or threats. I mean, and once you've entered that room, Fiona, the moment you see the cages, you see the the familiar half orc that you and Bumhug have been sassing over for a while. The Order of the Gauntlet is here, as well as the other
Slug,
birds.
found your girlfriend.
Oh, that answers like all of your guys' questions. The robot
Belgorath
doesn't have
is
to
the
make that
real
confused
MVP.
face anymore.
I'm gonna
Must be nice.
hold on. The ring that I swallowed hadn't been worth any money, right?
It's just
No.
It was
it's
just
like
a
a normal
signet
signet.
ring.
Yeah,
I think you
it
guys
was.
said it was like 10 or 20 gold.
Yeah,
Does it have a name inscribed on it?
it does. NB.
For that one
And-
guy,
Niles
Arrogo's
Breakbelt.
buddy. Yeah.
The the crazy dude. So are you guys just entering, or so you come like how do you guys want to approach this?
I mean, I feel like they probably been locked up enough, so don't need to waste any time on trying to get him to escape or try to get him out of the cages.
Okay. So there is no one else there as you defeated like a bunch the most of the guards and the monsters in this cave. So you free them from these large iron cages and most of them are like huddled together for warmth and comfort. And these remaining bird folk of the Kirsabal are are scared, but the moment they see you freeing them, they're they all speak in like different languages and they start flying out of the cages. And
Oh.
they're just flying around the room like like when you're itching to fly.
Mm-hmm.
Like stretch your wings and stuff. And as you free them, the familiar faces from the Order of the Gauntlet are also thankful, especially Undril and Niles Breakbone. They thank you and ask you a million questions like what happened? How did you beat them? They were impersonating us. Are you them? Are you real? And Niles Breakbone, with his all maddening haze, just finds a stick and starts just like pointing at you guys and ready to smack whoever comes at him in a hostile way.
Uh, uh, it is I, your savior, Fiona. You are very welcome. No, we're not crazy doppelganger things. And I give him a wink, and then I fish out the ring that I had gotten and just toss it to him. Found
He
that.
grabs it. Huh?
Think you might have be wanting it back.
I do. Oh, it is my family heirloom. Oh my goodness! And he
I have
wears it
took
proudly.
such good care of that ring, like it
Thank
was
you.
a treasure.
It looks very pristine.
It's the
Ew.
prestigious.
uh, and he's super happy that he starts kissing his ring,
Yeah.
and then and then oh, he's very
That is
grateful.
so horrible. Oh my god.
It is the only thing that is left of my family, and they're horrible enough to take it away from me. Thank you, Fiona.
You
And
are
he just
very
tosses the stick.
welcome. And she just
He's just-
walks away giggling. Like she just can't.
okay, so you all gather around and you see some other folks, and there's also a so in the this would stand out because out of all the bird folk that's been huddled and flocked around, there is a small gnome that is wearing a colorful patchwork tunic and a lute that's been broken, although it was still strapped across her back. And she she's a little hesitant at first, but um she's very happy that she's finally free.
Fiona just
her
starts
red
blathering in Gnomish.
Yeah, and her red locks. The moment you speak in Gnomish, she immediately connects, and she grins widely. Her bright green eyes are sparkling, and well, now look at what the wind brought in. Uh, I I am so happy that you were able to save us from those evil men. And then she shakes she gives a she hands out her she what do you call it? She offers her hand, her small hand to the group or to Fiona.
Well met, well
Uh, th-
met.
thank you. What is your name?
I am Fiona Nimble Arrow.
Uh, thank you. And she actually kind of looks like this. Let me just where's my token? Oh, brother. Ugh. So this is yep. My name is Chapel,
Oh my god.
and I am I was a very familiar bard, a very popular bard back in Port Nyanzaru, and I was just traveling around. But I'm settled here in Kirsabal and found a home. Why are you laughing? Is there something wrong in my hair?
I can't. I'm dying.
And so she's like, I can translate for you if you need help in speaking their old language. I've learned the ways. So uh, thank you again.
It's an old character that I just don't know about.
Whoa. Hold on.
She's she's what we call chapel gnome.
Oh, for like.
You want her to sing? Yeah, I was just messing around, but yeah, I saw this token and I was like, "Ooh, let me just find her a spot here in Kirsabal."
Oh Lord.
And someone made her this Tav in her Baldur's Gate.
I had a feeling that was from Baldur's Gate. I was like, she looks kind of familiar.
Yeah, her name is Chapel Gnome.
Gnomes
And
suck in Baldur's Gate so bad. Oh my gosh.
yeah, I played a gnome. I'm playing a gnome.
I tried and I just deleted her after level 3. I can't.
All right, so you all, I mean, everyone is just eager to head back to the monastery,
Yeah, we need to sleep.
and the I think one of the elder birds would probably speak to you, but in their old Chilton language, and Chapel here is going to translate, and um, she just says that you are very much welcome to rest in our home. Thank you for saving us, and we should probably talk the next morning as everyone is tired.
Aurelia would agree. She's like, yes, we have a lot to talk about.
Okay, and as you head back, as you all head back, you notice that there was in fact a like a skirmish, or there's been trouble. There's like some of the some of the parts in their monastery, especially the dining room, was thrashed, and apparently the doppelganger, the moment it woke up, it threw a fight, and it ended up with the birdmen killing it.
No! Gave those birds one job.
I'm sure it
Okay.
wasn't their fault.
All right. So with the bird folk of Kirsabal and the danger in the lair, a sense of peace settles finally over this cavern and the whole monastery. The adventurers weary from battle, you're all welcomed as heroes. And as you head back to the city above, um, everyone is everyone's spirits are lifted by the return of their people. And yeah, for the first time in what feels like ages, the party can relax, knowing that for now the threat has passed. You all take a long rest, and then you feel like the same aura of vibrant or radiant energy bursting through you, and you feel like you did level up. So you may all update your sheets.
Before Aurelia goes to bed, would she be able to find anyone that seems to be like in charge?
Yes, actually. So
Um,
let's okay. There is an
she
elf.
like approached them with the tired angel.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So they definitely welcome Moxanari, and as 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 if she's part of them, and they bring her back to the royal building where she is treated and taking a long rest.
And then Aurelia would ask them if if there was anyone present who could currently perform the dance of the seven wings right this moment.
Uh, Not now. We need to rest. Because her role pointing to Moxanari is important as well, and we would
Oh,
need her to be um full full health.
oh, okay. All right,
This is
so
translated. This is translated by the bard.
yeah,
Well,
fair. Okay.
mhm.
So Aurelia would agree and then apologize and say like, she will stay next, like, in the medical ward or whatever, wherever Moxonary is resting. She'll rest in there as well, not to like leave her alone.
Okay, you can stay with her. Fine, you go ahead and level him.
Okay. So let me go
Okay,
ahead
so
and do that.
all right. Uh, so the next, you all take a long rest. Anyone else doing anything before we end the day?
Arrogo still wants to check out that floor, the hole in the floor in the Shara's room, but we can do that when we're rested up.
Okay. All right, all right. So the day is done. I can finally return you to this map.
Hmm.
Oh shucks, where did I put the gnomes token? Uh, okay. So as you all take a long rest, a new day awaits. What would you like to do?
I guess we're allowed to sort of like roam around now, right?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Um. I think Fiona would just roam around a little, look at the city. There wasn't a whole lot around, was there?
There wasn't, but the elder who who stays here where you guys or Fiona stealthed. Let me just bring you to this area. Okay, so this is the area for the royal people, right? Like this is where Moxonary is resting, and this is the elders' place. This is where the hole on the floor is. This is a bunch of like quarters or dwellings, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it'd probably be easiest to just recruit the lovebirds to fly down that hole and see where it goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, there isn't really much to see in this hole. Like this is just like a hole straight down to the bottom of the base of the mountain. But your
just falls
owls
out.
flying by the window, you could see that the elder where the elder is resting and is just mourning for the loss of Ashara, and she there are a bunch of he looks at when you can you give the can you have the owls roll for perception with advantage?
Okay. Okay. First of all, it costs 2 gold for my services.
You're
I'm just kidding.
oh yeah, this is the next day, right? There is no more Hewley. Only one owl.
No. Okay, I throw another ball. What do I got this time?
Roll a
What do
d6. Nice.
rat.
A rat. Yeah, the rat can't keep up with the owl.
The rat looks very
And
tasty.
I know, right?
oh my gosh! The owl would see that um there's like a teleportation circle inside the elders.
Oh
It's okay.
wow.
Inside the elders room.
Ooh, we need that, don't
Well,
we?
the elder's worth talking to.
There's also um but she seems to just swipe it off or tries to remove the markings
Why?
Oh.
as if she's just desperately or mad or I mean frustrated on what Ashara did, I guess, in there. There are also a bunch of items that you think since you are a mage or a wizard, there are a lot of scrolls and tombs um and stuff.
Okay. Let's go talk to this lady.
Yeah.
Or she
So
gets rid of all the cool stuff.
okay. So as you talk to this lady, uh let's here we go. Let's put you guys here. Let me just sorry. You you enter this room and you knock. Do you knock or do you just
Yeah. I'll
oh
knock.
sorry. That was just and as you knock on the door, um, this bird folk greets you, and she says, "Oh, ah," and she just starts speaking in Shultan. But then when she realizes that you don't understand her, she casts a spell, and suddenly she can start speaking in the same tongue as you are. And she says,
Awesome.
"Thank you again um for rescuing us. How are you all faring? I hope everything is okay. We don't have much supplies since after the after the doppelgangers or these fiends have invaded us from and caged us from our home."
Yeah, we're all doing pretty good. We just had a great night's sleep. What is this teleportation circle that you're trying to destroy?
You're oh I was trying to clean up after all of what Ashara, my assistant, has done. She has been using my room as her teleportation circle to somewhere. It must be towards inside the cave, or um this is very hard. Have you met her? I do not believe, I cannot believe that she would still betray us, her people.
Wait, what's the deal with her? She dead?
She, she has she's been very protective of the bird folk, and she knew that one day she would take over, but being custodians of Moxenare and Prince Na, her brother, which she frowns discovering that the younger brother died in the process. she I don't know, one day she just started flipping around and kept on rambling about joining these witches, these um so-called sisters. Of course I was against it, and she had me imprisoned along with the others that stood against her.
Hmm. Can this circle here that you're erasing thing, could that take us places like, I don't know, a dragony mountain?
A mountain?
Yeah, you know, worm, heart mine, maybe.
Oh, she looks up. She sounds appalled. Like, why would you like to go there? There are dragons and other creatures that are that would definitely roast you alive.
Yeah,
She
well, you
starts.
know, you like to live on top of a mountain, they like to live under a mountain. It's, don't be knocking it till you try it, I guess.
I apologize, but you for you to teleport from one place to another, there must be two circles. We have not um established any circle there because we do not wish to have any business with um the custodian of that mine.
Mm, well, that's a shame. You're kind of hoping that, there'd be somebody here who could help us with getting there.
She feels apologetic and says, "Well, I am a you lot seems like you do know some magic. I am a purveyor of all things magical, and I do have some collection of enchanted curios in the realm, and she squawks a bit proudly as she says that, and maybe I can offer some some of my items if you wish
Oh,
to
well,
purchase.
oh, I thought you were just going to give us in gratitude of saving your people. You know. But I guess
Aurelia's gonna be like, yeah, I thought that's exactly what she was going to do. We just saved an entire monastery of, you know. Wouldn't that
Why
be
am
the right thing? She's gonna look at Arrogo. Wouldn't that be the right thing to do, Arrogo?
This is great.
Oh,
why am I
sure.
not surprised? I
I'm
guess
just saying, we risk our lives,
I think I could give you a big discount because these are some fine collection.
We are possibly the heroes that will end this curse,
We are
and that's the
definitely
best.
planning. We are definitely planning um on ally attacking Omu as well and defeat the forces um of the undead, and we do need some items. Yeah, I know, right? So unless you guys are intimidating or persuading, you can roll, I guess.
Who has higher persuasion?
oof.
This is a bird a half orc.
I have pretty good
Um,
persuasion.
How's
let's
perception?
see.
Yeah, that's perception,
Persuade.
Arogo.
Oh, that was the wrong roll.
I have a +5. Anyone have higher?
Oh,
It
you
wasn't great.
talked to her. You should do it.
No,
Whoa.
Oh,
same
what?
roll.
Dang.
My money's on Aurelia.
I would like to roll for guidance as well. She's gonna
I
ask her mom for
guess.
help.
I guess. If you all have anyone who has inspiration, you can use it as well.
Oh, wait. Hey,
Okay.
oh, shit. My brain just shut down. I'm gonna give inspiration to whoever is gonna roll. Because
Oh
I
wait,
have
you're
bardic
a bard?
inspiration now.
Oh,
Oh, right. Bardic inspiration.
that's
I
a
was
D6,
hinting.
right?
Yeah. Okay, roll for
Okay,
D6.
okay.
Ooh,
I
nice.
could
Just
possibly.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Dang.
3. Yeah.
I guess I could give you one of my items. She looks at the.
You did just save your entire village.
Oh,
I mean,
I
we
magic
could
know.
shot.
also buy some
So
items.
this is her. She lets you all inside the room, and it's not really big.
Dragon
And
vessel.
Fiona's pretty. I'm pretty sure Fiona has already seen this room, and yeah. So she has a bunch of items here, and you can only get one of these.
I need to look
And
some
if
shit
you
up.
want,
Like one
you
each, or
one, no, only one item out of these things, and
One.
then just one, and everything else you have to pay for.
can we see the
What else do we have?
items? Or
It's on the Discord chat.
oh, I see.
General chat.
We just got
Ah,
more gold too.
You have a lot of gold,
we
guys. What are
did.
you guys talking about? Where are you going to spend it on? Huh? Greedy
We're
fucks.
greedy. Don't judge us.
I hope you get eaten by a dragon. I'm kidding. No, what? What did I say?
What is this dragon vessel?
It's a potion. It can be a potion holder thing.
There we go. Aurelia, you can do it.
Dragons.
What is this?
So this is only uncommon, okay?
Dragon
And
Wrath.
Ooh, Arrogo could use that circlet to become an attractive human.
Aasimar is already attractive.
See the ring of obscuring. Let me check that out.
Oh, here we go.
Oh gosh.
Dragon Wrath.
Look at the Rogo.
Ooh, the
Cast a
Dragon
fog
Wrath
cloud.
weapon is cool. Do we know what kind of weapon is it? I guess.
What
I
is
think
it?
Justine said
Slumbering.
uncommon.
It's the slumbering one.
I mean, like, what type of weapon, or do we get to choose?
Okay, hang on. Hang on. Hold your horses. Dragon's Wrath weapon, right? Okay, so
It says
all
can
right.
be anything. So
When you roll a 20 with this, it takes 5 damage dealt by.
I guess it's whatever weapon you choose.
Is it? It takes damage of the type dealt by the dragon. I am gonna need to research. Let me see. Dragon's Wrath weapon. What
Who
kind
needs
of?
a weapon? Is it Bumhug or Belgorath that needs one?
I already have a weapon. I was given
So Belgorath?
the hammer.
Okay.
my main weapon is unmagical. I have an offhand that is magical though.
Oh, so you need one too. I feel the dragon one would suit you too, though, because of Fifi.
Mm.
The strawberries. Some of the. Okay. Maybe I can just roll between acid, cold, fire. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 10. There's acid, cold, fire, force, lightning, necrotic, poison, psychic, radiant, and thunder. It would be super OP if you can just change it to anything. So I'm just gonna roll a d10 and see what it can deal, if that's okay with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I am a 2. So this is cold.
Hey,
Very on brand.
very on brand.
Mm-hmm. So are we?
I
Is
would
that
like
what you want?
I would like a magical weapon if possible, but can we buy
Yeah.
some of the other stuff
You can,
since we have gold?
yes, you can.
I mean, I
Yeah.
could
Yeah.
You
maybe
can also,
buy it.
yeah, you can buy herbs. You can buy potions. You can buy, but the magical items are these.
Because we have 1,600 gold in the
And,
um
yeah, and
in
the
the party
gold, by
fund.
the way, that you found earlier is 258 gold and 6 gems worth 50 gold. So that would be 300 plus 258. So that's like 558.
Okay, so total we would have 2215. I'm gonna fix this real fast.
All right. Belgorath, as the others are looking at the items, you notice that there is a box with a symbol of your deity on it.
Oh, I do?
Hmm I mean, you would
Oh,
be the only one who would notice that.
excuse me, why does this box have the symbol of mystery?
Uh, the bird or the elder bird would say that, oh, uh, I am a very um, loyal follower of hers, but I, for some reason, I I'm not permitted. I can't open this box. Do you wish to try it?
Absolutely.
What?
Yes,
Absolutely. Okay.
absolutely. I
So
will.
as your fingers brush against the box, there is a soft click as a button pops out. And as you do you press the button?
Yes.
Your curiosity takes you as you press it into a different place. Like as if the world suddenly tilts and the shop vanishes in a whirl of light and your companions fade away. In the blink of an eye, Belgorath is no longer in this room.
What the hell?
Where?
Burp! Bring it back
And
right
He
now!
disappeared?
the box falls into the ground, and then she is like, "Oh dear, she he just pressed the button. Um,
What happened?
that has never happened to me. This is a puzzle box," and she is a little excited as well. Like nobody has ever opened that. It says that only a follower of Mistra can open it, but I have been a follower of hers and I could never figure this out.
Well,
And
not
then
a
we're gonna
good.
move on to, huh?
I said not a very good follower if he couldn't figure it out. He just pushed a button.
He takes back the free item. No, I'm kidding. So, Belgarath, you suddenly find yourself in a stone chamber,
Mm.
and uh, hang on. Let's just change some things because it's like just nice to. And the air is thick with ancient magic. Veins of glowing blue light pulse in the walls, and something about this place feels heavy and oppressive. The grinding of stone echoes as the walls start to shift inward, and it's a slow, but it is inevitable. As if you know the scene in Star Wars where you are when they're in the garbage bin, and then the walls are slowly close
Extra
in.
factor?
Yeah,
Man.
kind of like that.
Okay.
So it's slowly closing in. And in the center of the room, 6 orbs float in a circle, each glowing with distinct colors of magic. And as if on
Okay.
cue, there is like a voice over that says, "To touch the heart of magic, balance must be found between light and dark, creation and destruction, mind and body." So this is obviously a test for you.
Oh boy. Okay.
Give me an intelligence check or an arcana check.
Um.
Okay, good. So
Hey.
20 arcana, you know that these orbs represent powerful opposing forces. You just have to find the right balance between them to stop the chamber from collapsing. The 6 orbs that hover over before you are a white orb. It glows with pure light. A black orb swirls with shadow, as if it's representing darkness. A red orb flickers with like fire, embodying destruction. The green orb hums with life, symbolizing creation. Blue orb glows with calm intellect, representing the mind. And the silver orb shimmering with strength, symbolizing the body. They're all scattered in different patterns. What would you like to do?
I
Let
have
me just put.
to.
So
Do I
there
have
are
to
6.
find
This is a circle,
Alan?
and there are slots there's like a slot in the 6 circles, and there are 6 orbs hovering over you. You are at the center of it.
Is there? I'm sorry. Is there? Am I on a map right now or no?
No, there's no map.
Just in
Sorry, I
this.
didn't prepare a map for this.
So I'm in a circle, and there's little like slots for orbs that would up here that orbs would fit into them.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And the goal is to put in like opposing with your 20
Yeah.
Arcana.
So. All right. So if it's a circle, on one side I put light, the other side I put dark.
You
and
put them
then try to
together
match.
and they stabilize briefly, but the walls continue to inch forward. The balance is incomplete.
Okay, so then I'll match the destruction with creation, the green with the red.
The energies clash, but they settle into a delicate harmony, but the walls press closer still. The puzzle isn't
Okay, and
fully
then
solved.
the remaining 2, the blue with the silver across from.
And as you do that, as the 2 powers converge, the room's pulse shifts, and there is a moment of silence as the orbs lock into place. The grinding stops. The wall sees their movement, and you've solved the puzzle just in time. And as the orbs glow brighter, dissolving into pure magic, which swirls around Belgorath, the energies weave together, and a pair of shimmering bracers materialize on your wrist.
Ooh. Okay.
And
I'll just stand there like giddy, staring at the bracers and mumble to myself, "It is wonderful being a chosen of Mistra."
you hear her voice in your ear. It says, "You have passed this trial, my champion, and these bracers will remind you of the balance that must be maintained between the forces of magic. Use them wisely." And then, in an instant, in a snap, the magical chamber fades from view, and Belgorath is once again standing inside the elder's room. The box remains
I'll put my
closed
hands
on the
behind my
floor.
back.
We're just still yelling at that bird. Like,
They
bring
were
it
ready
back!
to beat the
Bring it
halfling
back!
lady.
It's like 3 minutes had only passed. But anyone can do a perception check if you want to see what happened to, or if you want to look at Belgorath.
Or are they just gonna be like, "Are you all right? What happened?"
I went to this
Great.
like stone room, and then I came back here, and I just hide my hands behind my back.
Aure's gonna nod. She's like, "Oh, glad to have you back. We almost killed her."
Is the box kind of like Aurelia's bag? Can we put things in it? Is that what happened? You went inside and then you just pop back out?
I don't think so.
No,
Maybe.
I think the moment your bracers glow under your cloth or under your sleeve, and the elder bird says, "Well, well, well. It seems like you were the chosen one of Mistra after all. Um, her blessing doesn't come easy, and that will serve you well. I'd say you've earned them." She's not
Can
gonna
Aurelia incite the lady? She sounds jelly.
She's definitely jelly. Like, she has been studying and serving under Mistra all her life, and just one time, this dude just comes in. This big dude activates this box, and he's like,
She's like, "Oh, I guess you're the chosen one, eh?"
exactly. Yeah. So you can identify this later now. But what else is everyone doing?
Aurelia would like to buy several some greater healing potions. But I don't remember how much they cost. 250 per bottle. I don't remember.
Let's see.
I
Price.
had 3 of them. If you want a couple.
I have 2, but
Yeah.
just in case, like I run out of spell
It's 100
slots,
gold.
for greater
Wait a minute.
healing.
Wait a minute.
Oh wait, hang on. Yeah. Healing
What?
is 50, and greater healing
Mhm.
is 100. Superior is
Oh.
500. Supreme is 1350. Let me just copy paste this.
So
What if we just buy you that horn? We could buy you that
But
thing
it's
that
only
you can fill in.
it's only once a day though.
Yeah, but I mean, I think
Yeah, but once a day
Yeah. I think in the long
once a day
run,
you get a free thing.
it's economical.
So let me see. 600
Economical.
for the
Yeah, you
for
use
the
it 5 times and it
vessel.
would pay off.
I'm trying to find the thing that I just screenshot, and I couldn't find it. I'm trying.
So let me see. As a bonus action of this festival's empty, you can speak to them. But will it just be a regular potion of healing, or will it be a greater potion of healing?
I think it's just a potion of healing.
I think it's regular because it says uncommon, and then for the rare it says greater. So, okay, I could get that, and then maybe 5 greater heal. Well, I'll get 3 greater healing potions, so that I have 5 total. Is that okay, guys?
Have you guys even used your potion of healing? I don't think you've ever used it.
No, we used it when I didn't have the spell slots.
I think I've used one.
I would definitely like to have a greater potion of healing. I have a regular one, but
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you've also found I think you've found a greater healing potion as well when you investigated the. So let me see how much. Yeah. So you have like a potion of healing, a potion of climbing, potion of greater healing, a potion of climbing, a spell scroll.
Belgorath will definitely want to see that.
Yeah, it's a
real good can take the potion.
greater of healing. So if you've identified a scroll of tongues.
Ooh,
Oh, that's neat.
that's a cool one.
Okay, so how much is that? So 300. How much is the dragon vessel?
600. I think
Okay.
that's what it said. Wait, let me double check.
Dragon vessel, yeah, 600. So that's a total of 900.
Okay.
How much gold do you have left? Will Arrogo buy the circle of human perfection?
No, I don't think so.
Can I use our free item to get a crossbow of dragon's breath or whatever it is?
Sure.
The dragon wrath.
Yeah.
Yes. You can definitely upgrade or
okay.
Your light crossbow into that.
All right. After we buy those potions and that thing, we're at 1,315.
You still have 1,315?
Yes.
Nice.
So if we want
Anyone else?
buy anything else, go for it. We're flush. And then we're going to get even more money when we kill a fucking dragon, guys. Can you imagine the horde of priceless antiquities?
I've been looking at that alchemy jug, honestly.
Unlimited mayonnaise? Who wouldn't love that?
Yeah, I guess so. I couldn't. I don't have to penalize you guys. It's like, hey, have anything yet?
We're
You're gonna
just
get exhausted.
we're
Adding
just
8 gallons of fresh water is always great.
mm-hmm.
Gotta love a good old mayonnaise. How much is it? Let me see. Only 500.
I mean, it's not horrible.
What do you guys think?
Go for it.
I'm cheap.
After we kill the dragon, I'll come back and become perfect.
Arrogo, you're
Believe in
already
yourself.
perfect.
Oh. Uh-oh. Item pipes of this. What is pipes of the sewers? Is it just to summon rats?
I think you summon rats, I think.
If
Hey,
Fiona
this is good for
doesn't want to
Fiona.
use, if she doesn't want to use her bag, she can just use the pipes.
Ooh.
I think this is also like a Bumhug thing because she's a bard now and she can be like a Pied Piper of rats. I don't know.
No, she does. She's not a musical instrument type bard. she's
Well,
she's no good.
she likes writing because that's what she's been establishing for a while. All right. No one wants to use a fog cloud ring, a telepathy. What is a staff of the
I think
adder?
the ring
think
would
it's a
do good
snake
for
thing.
Belgorath or Arrogo, and it doesn't require concentration either. When you cast a spell, so it's like a free spell, you know.
Which one is it?
The ring of obscuring.
Oh, right.
No shit. Staff of the adder would be also cool.
Oh my god, what's happening here?
I thought about it, but
You don't want a snake. You're gonna be
well,
fighting.
it's not that. It's just that I only have one more slot for an attunement item,
All right.
and
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm holding out.
Okay. Fair enough. Slippers of spider climbing.
I think those are fucking cool, and you don't need attunement for those. I don't think.
And you guys are on a mountain. You can climb down, whatever. But yeah, sure. Let's see. Spider climb.
Oh, you do need attunement. I don't. I thought you didn't.
Yeah. Okay. So, can you do a final list here in the chat?
Who's doing the list?
It's such a music since Belgorath just did that really quick.
Okay, so what do we got going? We're getting what, 3 healing potions?
Mm-hmm.
3 healing potions and the dragon vessel.
Mm-hmm.
Or am I doing this? Notes? Rewards?
Yeah. 1 dragon vessel. Oh, that's cool. You can convert into 1 healing potion. Perfect.
That's what, 600? 3.
Yeah. So the dragon vessel is 600. I think that's it, right? I mean, that's what you're paying for. You're not gonna get the others.
What did you get for free?
Fiona got
She
the
got her weapon,
Sweet.
her dragon wrath crossbow.
And then are we buying the alchemy jug or no?
Do you guys want the alchemy jug? I
You'll never
wasn't
be
sure.
hungry and thirsty, I guess. That'll be cool.
I mean, it would be nice to always have like that option to have fresh water. So
Yeah,
Yep.
if
And I
we
don't
can
have
afford it,
we can afford it. One alchemy jug.
okay.
And then
And
you
it's what,
don't. You guys
500?
don't need other potions or any supplies, herbs.
Let me see here. Let me double check my stuff. How many days have we been in the jungle?
I forgot to keep track of that, but I think you are at your somewhere in the 30s, 30 days left until Cinder Sylvain. So you are probably at 50 plus days.
So I would definitely be out of like insect repellent and insect repellent, like the incense and the salve for insect repellent, right?
Didn't you just buy that in the village? In that mysterious village that you guys
Oh,
just
No,
yeah.
released
I
in your
think I got.
Cannibals.
Did I? I thought I got those when I was in Cholt. I mean, in
No,
the city.
no, I remember you buying from there.
I think we did stock up.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then the Marusa bomb. Let me double check. Did I only have? It says I have 6 here. I didn't stock up on that though. Did I get that? I know I got that at the that halfling guy.
Mm-hmm.
The would we
Yeah.
be out of it by now, you think?
Yeah, probably because it's been more than a month.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. I how much money we have left?
You still have 815.
815. I will buy 3 Marusa bombs. So and they're 100 each.
Yep.
I mean, I lie. It says 1 GP per dose for sunburn, 100 GP for a full application against fire. Oh, well. How much is
Let me see. Marusa bomb. You said Marusa bomb.
it? Says 300
I know that
cost.
it's 100 gold for a full application against fire, but
Yeah.
for one dose of sunburn, it's like 1 gold.
Okay. So I would get 3, so 300 GP worth
Mm-hmm. Are you
against fire,
okay?
just in
Okay.
case.
So you gain resistance against fire, because why not?
Yeah,
You
just
guys
in case,
are
because I
going.
don't trust you.
What?
Um,
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. All right,
mhm,
so
mhm.
if that's all, Fiona. I mean, yeah. Can you please put the Marusa bomb as well in
What is it?
party sheet
How much does it cost?
and 300 gold
300.
because it's three full application.
Ah, shit.
But I can also use like a little bit of it if I just want to do sunburn, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So let's say you're
Cool
traveling
beans,
around.
cool beans.
All right. So after your are you done? Nobody else would like to do anything in her shop or like to ask anything.
How much time did we spend? How much time did we spend in that shop?
Um, I mean, probably an hour or two.
I will have. I would like to have identified the bracers.
All of it, all of the items.
I mean, as many things as I can after I identify the bracers.
Definitely. Okay, so the bracers. I'm not sure if you're gonna share it to them, but this would probably be under your knowledge only. So
Okay.
the bracers. Oh, hang on. Let me find the description of the bracers. So this is what you call a Firewatch Vambrace. It's called the Firewatch Vambraces. And this is infused with Mistress Magic. These adamantine vambraces look like miniature shields, and they feel cool in the heat but warm in the cold. You feel that you're more protected as you gain a +1 bonus to AC while wearing it.
That's sweet.
And they also have the effect of the fire shield spell. I'll put it in the description in a bit, because this is like
Okay.
a homebrew thing, I think. So yeah, fire shield. You can use an action to cast a fire shield spell from the vambraces while them, and for the duration, friendly creatures within 15 feet of you also gain the spell's damage resistance to either cold or fire damage. In addition, the vambrace's bonus your AC increases to +2 for the duration of the spell. The vambraces can be used to cast this spell twice, and you regain all of expended uses of it daily at dawn.
That's so cool.
How's that?
That's.
All right, hang on.
I will work my life to earn these vambraces from my mistress.
So, Aurelia, if you can ask Belgorath to identify your diadem if you want as well.
Oh, I forgot all about that. Yes. She will ask him politely.
All right. Let me just
It is
send.
2 gold for my services.
I will
I'm
never
just
heal
kidding.
you again.
I was kidding.
Mhm.
uh, let me. I'm trying to find the link. I know but I know it's also in your sheet. Hang on. So this can be used as a spellcasting focus while you wear it, as if it were held. While wearing the diadem, you have resistance to poison damage, and you have advantage on saving throws against poison. When you cast a spell while wearing the diadem, you can change the spell's damage type for that casting to radiant damage, unless its normal damage type is necrotic. So, in addition, while wearing the diadem, you can use an action to touch another creature and expend a spell slot of first level or higher. That creature then gains a +2 bonus to its AC until the start of your next turn and
Ooh.
regains a number of hit points equals to 5 times the level of spell slot you expended. If these hit points would cause that creature to exceed its hit point maximum, it gains half of those excess hit points as temporary hit points.
Holy shit.
Yep. Nice, right?
Oh my gosh. Do I need to attune to that or what?
It does need an attunement.
I am so glad I didn't buy anything that needed attunement. Whew. Yay. Is it on my sheet already or? Let
Yeah,
me
I think you
see.
can access it, right?
Let me take a
I
look.
think I made it, but I don't. What did we call it?
Oh no, I don't see it.
Unicorn. It's in the adventure notes. I'm not sure if the Firewatch. Yeah, I guess so. The Firewatch will just add it on your sheet after the session. I don't think you're gonna be needing it anymore for
Yeah.
now. Kill a bunch of hobos, like a bunch of murder hobos.
Are there
Okay,
hobos around?
hobo. All right. So you all leave. Are you ready to leave or anything else?
Yeah, let's blow this popsicle stand.
All right. So you all head back into the main area. Oh, I guess.
All right. I put it on your
So
sheet.
you are
It should be there if you
Thank you.
refresh.
Let's see.
all right. So you're back here, and you hear there's a bunch of noise, like a gathering in this dining hall. And if you are going to enter that room, you see that the party and the remaining members of the Gauntlet gather around. Um, the the lead of this um, meeting is their commander, Niles Breakbone, and he stands before the group addressing both the bird folk and the order with resolve. With resolve. He says, "The time has come. The forces we've rallied here in Kival are strong, and our swords, our shields, everything we've built and trained for leads us to this moment." And you could see that the others don't really understand him. So the bard is also there, and she's just trying to translate to them in the old language. And then he says, "Omu, a name that has haunted our every step. The rumors, the stories of ancient evil, and the curse that plagues this land. It ends there. The gauntlet cannot stand idly by while this very heart of Cholt bleeds. And if you guys are inside, he would glance at you and does a party enter? Or are you just staying outside?
For sure.
Okay, so as
Yeah.
you enter, he says, "We owe much to you. If it weren't for your courage, we may have lost our path. But now, with our numbers renewed, we have a real chance to stop this curse once and for all." And then he clenches his fist, the firelight reflecting in his eyes with determination. And then, like a passionate leader, he says, "Like, the time to hesitate is over. March towards Omu at first light. Every sword, every spell, every bit of strength we can muster will be needed. We'll face whatever horrors this witches and evil has in store, and we will not falter." And Undrill seconds or supports his statement and says, "Omu, it feels like destiny. We've been preparing for this our whole lives. We should fight not just for the order, but for the people of Chult, for those who can't defend themselves." And then Niles Breakbone says, "Aurelia, uh, Arrogo, Slog, and all of you, whether you march with us or take another path, know this. The Order of the Gauntlet stands with you. We fight for the light. We fight for the lives of the innocents, and we fight for the people and for life." And he straightens up and raises his fist high to Omu, and then everyone's just like, to Omu," and they're part
Woo,
of them are also drunk.
yeah! To Omo! We'll definitely meet you there. Woo!
I feel like Fiona's like, yeah, let them go to their death. Let them be content and father first.
Arrogo billows his cloak.
Very dramatic. Um, and then I think this is like the moment you've been waiting for, as Princess Moxanare finally steps inside, and she looks way healthier, and in much higher spirits. She thanks everyone for for their service and for saving her adopted home, and she's ready to take back her once home as well and fight the death curse. So yeah, so if everyone is ready, I'm gonna take you to the last map for tonight.
Wait, we need to perform the Win 7 song dance thing.
Yes. So if you see the
Forgot what
see
it's
the map,
called. Dance of the Seven Wings.
yes.
Okay.
So as you all gather outside, the 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 door is open and she and why is this dude here? He's supposed to be dead.
Whoops.
Whoops. So this bird also excitingly drinks with the party, and I mean the gauntlet, and serves like ale and whatever food that they've have left. And he's like and start
He's amazing. Look at
and
that
he's
chicken.
just like Anthony, and they're like speaking in old Chilton language, like it's more, and then it's like I am Anthony Verde, and I will serve you more. Hey, we shall celebrate that. And then yeah, so the journal that you saw earlier, like the books in the upper room, belongs to this guy.
Anthony Bourdain. Amazing.
And you've never asked what
May
the
he rest in peace.
yeah, I'm sorry. And then the elder's name actually you never asked, and this Princess Moxanare steps forward and says, "I'm so happy to see you again, um, Amy." And she speaks in tongues and she says, "Me too, and I believe that we have a task to do for our heroes." She says, "Yes, I've already," and she looks at the party and says, "I've already spoken to her, and we will perform it together. Um, but we do need one special component for this to work. Uh, do you happen to have a black orchid from Nangalore? Because we would have to go there first to do this." She forgot to ask that, of course.
I still have it, right?
Do you? Did you give it to Ashara?
I don't remember what I did.
I think we still have it.
Then you
Yeah,
still
because
have
I
it.
think because I have to say I think Aurelia was very like protective of it. I just can't remember.
Yeah, I think she would have been too paranoid to give it away.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. So
These people were sus.
you give her you give the black orchid to Masanari, and she gives it to the elder named Amy, and um she starts grinding the orchid into her mortar, and is that what you call it? Mortar and pestle?
Mm-hmm.
Starts
Yeah.
grinding with a pestle, yeah. And then some of the birds, including Anthony and the others, just circle around. Um, she Moxanara would say, "So let me explain what this dance um symbolizes to the bird folk people. Um, as a tradition and a truce or an alliance between the bird folk and the humans, it this ritual grants temporary magical flight to as many as 10 non-flying creatures.
Oh.
It would take 10 minutes to complete and can only be performed by me and Miss Amy Farrah Fowler. And it it would require a black orchid as a material component. It would also cleanse you all of any underlying curses or ailments or conditions. It will regenerate missing limbs, body parts, um, or anything that is part of your body.
Okay. Quick question. I forgot. What happened to the bodies that we brought up in the Chewingas?
I don't know. What
I
did you
would.
do?
I. Well, so I forgot. I'm sorry, pregnancy
We can
brain. But
just fade to black it.
I mean, we
okay. So, but
can.
they were taken care of, right? Like
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
that
taken
was the
care of.
plan.
It.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So it was taken care of. That's the purpose of the hole. I'm kidding. You
Mhm.
could they could actually bury it in the cave. There is actually a specific area there that is meant for like their their graveyard.
Okay.
Um and yeah. So Bag of Nails, upon hearing that this would grant people to fly, he is hesitating, like, and shaking his head adamantly, like, gift of flight, yes, say, a kind offer truly, but he stretches lazily, and his feline grace is evident even in his old age. There's a cat with wings. What a sight would that be? Ha! No, no, the ground is where I belong. My paws were made uh, for feeling the dirt beneath me and the thrill of the hunt. A bird's life, that's for those who soar, not for those who stalk.
It sounds like you're scared.
Call me a scaredy cat, but I would rather walk with these bunch of folks to Omu. And besides, you still have your robot on the ground.
Oh right. Uh, can we tell Vorn to meet us at Omu?
He's gonna get attacked. He'll never make it.
I mean,
Of,
send
of
send
course you
Bag of Nails
can.
with him. Send Bag of Nails with him.
I can do that. I can do that. At least I can travel by foot as I always have, and I won't be going. And he just says like, "Yeah, Vaughn and I guess we got our own place." And he says he just salutes you guys as, "I'll meet you in no moon. Make no mistake, by foot like the predator I am."
Hmm. She's
And he
gonna
just
give him a healing potion just in case.
he happily takes it. And
Oh.
thank you. He happily takes it.
Okay. Because
And,
I have. Wait a minute. In my first aid kit, I have two regular healing potions. If I'm not mistaken, let me just double check. Yeah, I'll give him two regular healing potions.
two? Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lance. Now yeah, go ahead with your magic. I'm just gonna watch. And after he gives this parting wave, like his tail flicks in amusement, and then he pats Belgorath's big back and says, "Don't get stuck on the ship again, eh? Take care of yourself. See you in a bit." Um, yeah. So he is just gonna step on the side, and once everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get
So
it.
all right. So once Amy Farrah Fowler grinds the orchid to powder, she inhales it and then nods at the other seven birds and Moxanare, and then they dance in circles around the rituals around you guys, uninterrupted. while the other Aarakocras chant prayers to the Wind Dukes of Aqua. And when the dance concludes, Amy Farrah Fowler's wings disappears, as well as and she loses the ability to fly. And you all gain a magical flying speed of 30 feet, allowing you all to fly 4 miles per hour.
Forever.
Per hour, and you have it depends on what color wings you like, whatever that is, and this benefit lasts for 3 days, in which
Ah,
Amy would say that don't worry, my wings will reappear and regain the ability to fly.
we can fly, we can fly, we can fly.
So do you guys step on the ridge and jump?
Can we test the wings before we jump?
Yeah. I'll
Aurelia,
let
Aurelia's
somebody
gonna
else
go
test
for
them.
it.
What? Sorry, one at
Aurelia
a time.
goes for it.
Oh, okay, Aurelia, since you're used to flying. Okay, Rogo.
I'm
What
gonna
were you
let
saying?
somebody else test them.
Okay, so as Aurelia
Aurelia's
steps
gonna
forward,
grab Arrogo with her.
no.
She's like, come
um,
on, trust
Trust
me.
fall.
does Aurogo give in?
You can definitely roll a grappling check for that.
Oh, great. So what is that? Like athletics?
Yeah, athletics.
Okay. Oof. Okay. I hate you. Uh, normal. Let's
So
see
Aurogo would
here.
roll an acrobatics, I guess.
Oh my god.
Oh, another Aurogo rolls in that one. You're gonna roll guidance for that?
And not at all. No.
Oh, okay,
Not
okay.
even wasting it.
So Avrogo is able to dodge you, and as you step forward, your body tense, I guess, and but with the weight of the without the curse of or the weight of the curse lingering on you, you feel so much better, and your movements flow like water, and your wings spreading and gliding gracefully through the air, just like in your dream, the first time you've ever
Oh,
dreamt of flying, and then the birds join you as if it was a premonition back in the old or the earlier sessions. And
yeah.
then a palpable energy surrounds you, and you when you close your eyes, you feel the winds shift around you and becoming lighter and more buoyant. The elder would say, "Winds of the earth, winds of the sky, grant us the wings of freedom, and break the bonds of the past, and let us rise." And then, yeah, so the wind swirls more intensely. What about the others?
Fiona
It's
just
tugging at you.
jumps off. She cannonballs it.
Catch me,
Fiona,
Fifi.
there's like a small gnome just flying around with Fifi, and Fifi's like having the
With
time
a
of her life.
crossbow. She's like a little cherub. Like-
That
Aw,
is
they're so
true.
cute.
Oh my gosh, that is so true. And Fifi is also happily flying with you, and yeah, you guys fly, and it's the first time you're flying, Fiona. So this is definitely like in what feels like an eternity and getting used to. What about the other?
Bumhug.
I just go. I'll float out with you guys.
Yep, she's going.
I mean,
You
how much
guys
rope do you
jump,
need?
and as if the winds are wrapping you with invisible hands, and you're just like slightly off the ground until you're finally let go. Arogo is flying.
Yeah, once he sees that the wings are actually working, he'll jump off.
Amazing. And Slog follows you and says, "By the gods, this is incredible! We can fly!" And he goes like a Peter Pan style. And he just does this he just does like an air gymnastics and yeah, so Princess Moxanari happily says that the dance of the seven winds has granted you all the gift of flight. Use it wisely. The winds are your allies now, and they will carry you far and fast to your destination. And she's like hoping it's Omu, but wherever your plans, I guess.
We go straight south. South west, is
Yeah.
it?
You are Fiona. You've memorized your map from
Mhm.
Ordame, and you also have a compass.
Oh, right. It shows me the straight direction. Yeah. I use my compass and be like, hit away! Up,
And
up,
you
and
all zoom
away.
What do we
fast.
what do we do
Mhm.
with Born?
I think we're
Leave him
sending.
there, I guess.
I think we can send him
He
with
wa-
the cat.
Yeah, he went with what's his face, bag of nails with Bonbon.
Oh, all right.
And we'll meet him
And
in Omu. Omu?
yeah, and Omu. He's already met Bag of Nails, and he he would just go. Oh wait, Bumhug, are you giving Bag of Nails your amulet?
Um,
So he can command Vorn.
I mean, is he?
Mhm.
So I look at Belgorath and I'm like, can he be trusted with this?
I don't know. Belgorath knows him. Can Belgorath vouch for Bag of Nails?
I mean, I think he could be. But can anybody be trusted with something like this?
He saved you a couple of times, and
He's a good guy. He'll probably, it would benefit him greatly. And he'll meet us in Omu.
The
I'll kill
silence
him
is loud.
and his son.
Oh,
okay.
I don't say that out
You don't?
loud. No.
Are you
I'm
leaving?
thinking
Okay.
it very hard in my head, even though she probably wouldn't, but she'd be very pissed.
Okay. So I think the next so I think what you guys can do is you can go straight down to the base, and it would definitely be there's going to be like laws of physics and math here, because you can only fly so much, and you could tell Vorn as well that you can give him instructions, but it's gonna cost more time on your temporary flying days.
To do what?
But I mean, let's say you're going to Wormheart Mine and you have like a certain number of days, you can definitely probably not reach there in 3 days, but you can move closer or faster to Wormheart Mine, and it will just be a couple of days walk.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And since
As long as
you're
it's not
going
like
down,
3 weeks walking.
no, it's not 3 weeks walking. It's definitely shorter now.
Mm.
If you're gonna go down to instruct Vorn, it's gonna take a couple of hours, off your time, because you're gonna instruct him and all.
Just give him the
Is that what you're
amulet.
gonna do?
I think he'll be fine. If you just give him the amulet, we save time. Right?
yeah.
Unless you want to give it to Undrill.
No.
You trust the cat more than Undrill?
Yeah, he wasn't a
sure.
doppelganger. She still could be.
Okay, fine. So, what is it, Bumhug? What's it gonna be? You're the owner.
I'll give it to him.
All right. So, you all start flying, and you're soaring high above the mountains of Kirsa, and the sky is yours now. And as you start moving forward, following the compass by thanks to Fiona, um, you can feel the pull of destiny drawing you closer to Omu. And with the peace restored to Kirsabal, the adventurers can finally take a breath and plan your next steps in the air. What new paths will open for you all, and especially to Aurelia now that she knows her true heritage? And what other dark forces lurk in the shadows and in the mine, waiting for a chance to strike? We will find out when we continue in our next session of the Tomb of Annihilation, which would be next week, not next week.
The 22nd.
Yes.
Cool beans. Thank you so much for this
you.
session.
Thank you.
This
Yeah.
was fun.
I tried not to make it super long, but hey, you guys can fly. Belgorath has a new weapon. Aurelia finally knows who she is. Arrogo might actually finally go for Aurelia. Bumhug is now a bard. Slog leveled up, even if he's just an NPC. So
Thank
yeah,
you.
I hope
Yay.
you had
It
a
was
good
a
time.
great session.
Good night.
Definitely. Thank you.
Thank you.